Trae, come on. It's the day with Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with Trae.
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peaks that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. I get to welcome you to a terrific Tuesday, y'all. And it's definitely terrific here in the Black Media Matter studios because I got Josephine Howell in the building, y'all. I'm so excited to have her here joining me. We're going to be talking about Black Nativity and, of course, her upcoming concert later on in the month. So you know I'm excited to get into it with her, but I get to get into it with you because it is the top of the show right now. So this is the perfect time to share this show with others who you feel could benefit from the daily dose of dopeness we work to bring you here on the Day with Trae. And if you can't watch us, you can always listen to us anywhere you find your favorite podcast. Just search Converge Media Network. Now, I will tell you that Miss Josephine has been doing so much in community that I get to have a full show dedicated to her, and I'm so elated for it. So up next, right now, we got Miss Josephine Howell. Hi.
Hello, dear. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am so excited right now. I'm energized. I got a beautiful, strong, wonderful sister sitting next to me, and we just gonna do what we do. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's an honor. I mean, you can't go anywhere around the Pacific Northwest and say your name without people going, oh yeah, oh yeah, I know. Oh, talk about somebody who can sing, child.
That's a blessing.
So tell us about that beginning for you as a young person, finding your voice and that talent.
Truly, as a young person, I didn't really know I could sing per se, because I was never introduced to music. Music was always around us, right? So we had music when we got up. We had music for cooking. We had music to clean up by. We had music, we didn't have to turn it on. It just was something that was always in my life. So I never was introduced to music. It was just a part of our daily routine, you know, and then understanding that it's a gift. That was when I was young. You know how you hear people say, you got a gift, and I'm like, where? So, but it really wasn't until my later years that I understood what the gift did for others because I needed it for me.
Wow. So it was really something that you discovered kind of later on where you were like, wait a minute, this voice, recognizing that gift internally was something, it was a journey to get there.
It was, I knew to sing. But it wasn't until I was at a very empty, low point that I understood that if I could uplift myself, that I could start walking, right? So when I started using it to heal me, I was like, man, I wonder if you all get a pinch of what it's doing for me, I'm never gonna stop singing.
Wow.
Never. Even in my rough times, because I'm grateful for the voice. I'm grateful that I still have a voice because I did some really stupid things in my life that I should not still have a voice, but I still have it. I'm grateful for having a voice through COVID, having it 3 times, but I still have a voice. I'm grateful for having a voice through just not taking care of my gift at all. But it was when I knew that my voice could do for others what the physical touching thing could not do, because it's supposed to go beyond your clothes and reach your heart. So, yeah, I'm grateful, and I do understand that it's a gift. And if you handed me something, Trae, and I would take credit for what you handed me, I would be lying.
Yeah.
I had to just receive it. So I'm grateful for the gift.
Wow.
I'm grateful for it. Yeah.
Well, you know, that's one of the words that I carry with me daily is just, I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
The understanding of your divine assignment, finding divine alignment, always for me has been like, it's been revealing itself to me more and more, right? I didn't know that this, what I do, was a gift for a really long time.
Definitely is a gift.
Like, again, right? Like, you know, I'm like,
Yes.
oh, anyone can do this. And then people were like, actually, no, you know, right? And then I went back to like, oh yeah, I was trained at a young age. And so there's like this thorough line. But again, it started with something that you just, what you just
That's
said, a
right.
gift, right? And so when people understand that, it's something that's very special. But your voice and the way that you carry yourself on any stage, on any platform, has been transforming for others. Tell us about how you've been able to receive folks finding that healing
Yeah.
through your voice.
So I always say it all the time, no matter where I'm at, you will leave here better than when you came. And if you don't, then I haven't done my job. So just watching people receive, you know, if I go any place and we're sitting down and we're purposed to be there, we have purposed in our heart and our mind that we're going to be there, we have opened ourselves up. So when people come to hear me, or even if they oops up on me, I'm responsible for what I put in you. And I can't make you do anything, but I can sure fill you with enough that if you have to make the choice, it'll be the choice that will help you. And in saving yourself, you'll help me. I'm a little selfish. If I make you feel good, my day is gonna be all right. So I watched people come back to me and tell me what they received when I didn't tell them what I was given. So that means they got it. Wow. And I would not trade this for anything in the world. To be in a room and to be able to feel like somebody needs that, or to be quiet enough to say, to hear what I'm told to do and then do it. But not worrying what it looks like to anybody else, not singing a song because it's popular, not trying to hit all the notes on the keyboard, but to send a message. My gift makes people be quiet long enough to hear what I gotta say.
Well, I'll tell you, you're absolutely right. Right. Watching you and listening to you, it is transformational, right? Like it takes you to a place and transforms the environment in such a tangible way. It's like felt, and I can receive and absorb it. But you are everywhere, right? You know, and tell us about how it grew, right? Once you found that was that gift and that it was already healing you, and you wanted to transmit that to others.
So
it was like, I mean, everyone has you singing everywhere.
yeah, I was older, like in my 20s, and I realized what it did for me. But I wouldn't sing because I was still struggling with a lot of things. So I would sing, you know, around, but I wouldn't really go and do what I'm doing now because I never wanted to prostitute the gift. I never wanted to use it for gain. it's you know, like they say, pay it forward. So it's a gift. So you pay it forward, right? So that's not for profit. But your gift will make room for you, right? It'll put you before great people and kings, but it should never be for profit. The profit comes after your obedience, right? If you do what you're supposed to do, everything else is gonna come. That's just how it is. No matter who you are, it's a divine law. It's just gonna happen, right? So I started doing it after I had turned my life around, because I lost my song. I didn't lose my voice. I lost the meaning behind pushing it, the desire to get it out. So I simply asked God, if you give me back my song, I will never stop singing. And he gave me back my song. He gave me back the no matter if I'm tired, if I'm hoarse, if things are going crazy in my life, if my kids was going all out the place, if I lost my job, no matter what, I could sing with the same joy or conviction or tenacity. Whatever I needed to do, I could sing with it, and my situation wouldn't dictate my assignment. So that came when in really, really strong, May 21st, 1999. Wow. And I haven't looked back since. And it's wonderful to be loved. It is wonderful to be asked into a room, right? But if I lost my voice, it would not change who I am.
That's right.
I am who I am, and because of who I am, it comes out in my voice. Because it's the message behind the voice. You can go train to have a good sound. I remember working at the art museum, and my boss said he wanted me to be his assistant. I was like, I am not the sit behind the desk person. I don't know how to do this and that. And he told me something that really stuck with me, and it was a hard time in my life. He said, I can train somebody to do the job, but I cannot train them to be you. And I was like, wow, thank you. So it stuck with me. And my mom told me something. At the lowest point in my life, she sent me the letter, the only letter she's ever sent me. Trae, the only letter she's ever wrote to me that I received. And she explained to me how I was conceived. She explained to me where she was at in her life. Now, my mother can sing. She said each time I would sing, each time she would sing, I would kick. I would leap. And she said, I wanted to this child hear me. And she said, you were born to help others live. Because where she was at in her life, my birth, helped her to say, okay, don't give up. You know, so I used to ask her, why did you name me Josephine Elizabeth? You know, people like Kim and you know, and they was having them cool names in school. And I was like, Josephine Elizabeth, that just sounds so old and heavy. And she said, look up your name. So I said, oh. So I looked it up. So Trae, once I found out, once I embraced who I'm supposed to be, what am I supposed to do? And it's life-changing. It's life-changing. I encourage everyone to seek out why they were created, because we all got purpose. We all got purpose. It might not be what you want. And don't desire yours. I don't desire yours. First off, I don't want to go through nothing you went through to get to where you at.
Right, right.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Write a book about it. I'll read it.
Right.
I don't want to envy somebody else, because then what does that say about who I am? Mm-hmm. That means that I'm not enough? Mm-hmm. No, that's not true. That's not true for anybody. Mm-hmm. So,
well, see, this is why everyone invites you into the room, right? I mean, truly, you know, the people talk about being authentic. I say it, authentically me. It's just you.
It's just you.
It's just you,
That's
right?
all.
But people resonate with that and they feel it. For Black Nativity, you've been a part of this show for a really long time.
Yeah.
And so I just want to hear how you first connected with the production here for Black Nativity.
So the original one, I would follow Pat Wright and Total Experience Gospel Choir around because I'm originally from Chicago and I just loved the sound, the feeling behind it, and I loved her mission. I loved her mission, and I love that if I go from scripture, she trained up the child in the way that they should go. And when they older, they don't depart from it, So I love to listen to it. And one day I told her, I'm gonna come audition. She said, you keep saying that. And I said, I'm gonna come. But she had never heard me sing. And so I went down and auditioned, and her and Jackie were there. She said, sing another song. And I was like, oh, I gotta sing another one. She must not have liked that one. Then she said, sing another one. And I started, she said, okay. And I was thinking, I thought you only have to sing one. I was like, wow, Josie, you done flopped. You can't even be it. And from then on, she took me under her wing. She just loved on me. So did Jackie, my school. They just took me under their wing, and they allowed me to be me, which was really freeing, because I love theater. But most of the parts I got it was because I was me,
Yeah.
Just be you, and so that's liberating within itself, I didn't have to conform to change to be somebody else. They actually saw me, and they wanted me. That's what I try to give out to other people. So Black Nativity was, I don't even remember how, I know it's 10 plus years I was in it. And it was a family. It just was a family. And, any opportunity I get to tell them about the story of the Nativity, I'm on it. So
There we go.
So I was on it. So
There we go.
and then this one, I got a call from my buddy Sam Townsend, and he was telling me, "Hey, we're gonna do Black Nativity," and I was like, "Oh, that's so wonderful." Because I know what it costs, and he told me, so you gonna be in it? And I was like, oh, I really would like to. And then it's a shorter, condensed, I don't even know how we did all of that we did before, but I'm watching this now, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's different, and sometimes you have to get past different, but that's part of growth.
Wow.
So, I went to audition, and it was tons of people that auditioned, and so I'm grateful, once again, because there's some people out here that can sing your hair off. They can blow.
Yeah.
They can blow. I say this because I'm from Chicago, where there are it's an overflow of people. Washington State has been blessed with talented, wonderful people. They really have. So my opportunities, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And I don't take it for granted. I don't think more of myself than I ought to. And I love being around good music. So, yeah.
See, and that's what you get at Black Nativity.
When you get it.
It's beautiful that Intimon has picked it back up, and that it's once again, it's coming back this season. I was able to see it last year, bringing it back. So this is iconic, and I'm so glad that you're a part of it.
I'm really glad.
I mean, I am too.
I'm really glad.
So I'm going to tell y'all want to make sure you get your tickets. I get to continue this phenomenal discussion with Miss Josephine Howell right after this short break, y'all. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
There's something magical, alchemical about being an artist. Being able to create, mold, envision, enlighten. This is a wonderful task. That's why I do it. My name is Joyce J. Scott, and I'm having my 50th year retrospective walk a mile in my dreams. Come on down. Have you heard?
Everyone living in Washington State can buy health insurance regardless of immigration status. Call 1-855-923-4633 to find out your option through Washington Health Plan Finder. The call is free, safe, and secure, and getting health insurance will not affect your immigration status. Give us a call today.
Confused about Medicare? Solid Ground statewide health insurance benefits advisor, Sheba, are well-trained volunteers who can help you understand your Medicare rights and options. It's free, unbiased, and confidential. We offer webinars and individual phone consultations. For more info, go to solid-ground.org/Medicare-info.
A world of wonder awaits at Pacific Northwest Ballet's The Nutcracker. Treat your loved ones to the Northwest's favorite holiday tradition at Seattle Center's McCall Hall. Visit pnb.org.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. We are continuing this phenomenal episode with Miss Josephine Howell. Thanks again for joining me.
You are more
It's
than
been
welcome.
such a pleasure.
Thank you.
You've been all over,
Yes.
and now you are like not only, coming to folks' events, but you're producing events.
Yes.
And so I want to talk about what the background story of this upcoming concert you have later on
Yes.
this month.
Well, Sounds of the Sounds is my baby. It was birthed inside of me that I've been blessed to be on so many stages, so many cities, so many countries that I said, hey, use your influence, use your opportunity to make opportunities for other people. Mm-hmm. So I'm always, you should put your money where your mouth is. Mm-hmm. And don't always wait for somebody else to do for you what you can do for yourself and for others. So I put the idea down on paper. You should always write your vision. Put it down on paper and then presented it to some of the most incredible artists that I have had the pleasure to work with. And I told them, this is what I want to do, and I want to open up the platform. So it's my concert, but I bring people on so that other people can see that it's not just me. Mm-hmm. I thank you. I thank you so much that you would call me. But guess what? I know this other sister, or I know this other brother, or I know this other person, this musician that is incredible. You wanna have a room, because I've been in places where they call me to do a cappella, and I say, I love it, because that's how I started. But hey, you want this sax player, or you want this trumpet player? Hey, I know a violinist that would kill it. So it's an opportunity to showcase the beautiful talent that is in the Puget Sound region. And I produce it, I want them to feel like those other people feel when they come here and we pay $150, $200 some dollars to go to them, and they might talk to you, they might not, but these are the people that are here. These are the people who do what they do because they love to do it, but we should support them. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to tell somebody else they should support them. I'm gonna support them myself. So the money that comes, it goes, to them. Then I'm able to help the charities or organizations that I know are doing the work. Wow. They're not just putting some names down or saying those key words so that they can get some money and then never do the work. I'm talking about the people who's 10 toes down and their hands is getting dirty in the thing. So I'm able to give back to them, and it's not like give so I can give to so and so, because what you do in the dark, it'll come to the light. Mm-hmm. So, and then just having an opportunity to be a blessing to people, just to see them, to see them transform right before you. It is amazing.
Ooh. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm really looking forward to being there, because I know you got some talent on the docket.
Goodness.
Tell us a bit about who folks can expect to see this year.
Okay, of course you're going to get Owa Aranga. You're going to trumpeter. You're going to get M.D. Dixon, Medeiros Dixon. You're going to have Christopher Patan on the drums, Herman Brown on the guitar. You're going to have Derry Wilmore on the bass. You're going to have Jake Seeley on the keys. The man is a beast. You're going to have, we have Andrew, and it's going to be on the viola. We have Pamela Yasutaki. She's going to come in and bring her piece. We have Smiley, who is going to be giving his spoken words. You're going to have my offspring, I don't know what y'all call him, Ramesh Chevalier. Fado, I guess that's his name. You're going to have Josephine Carson, my namesake. You're going to have Trae Howell, who is, by the way, I'm going to put this shameless plug. She's the bus driver that got honored on TV, for saving the lives of people. That's my baby girl. And then we're going to have Dana Jackson. Dana Jackson has been around for forever. Her family has been around forever. But to hear her voice, she has one of the purest, beautiful voice. Dio Jones is going to be participating in it. She's going to feed us and sing because she's just amazing. And then we got some surprises for you. We got Omari, who sounds like Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., and what's his old blue eyes, Frank Sinatra. Oh. And he's only 19 years old. So, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to fill up the place.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Well, you were talking about healing yourself, healing others. You're giving the platform for others to heal themselves and heal others, and we can't thank you enough for it.
You are more than welcome.
Of course, if people want to get those tickets, they want to be there, you get to look right there and let them know how they get their tickets. The Sounds of the Sound, right here, closest to me.
Hello, how are you doing? So, make sure you get your tickets for Sound of the Sound 7. You go to JosephineHowell.com. Just go straight to JosephineHowell.com, press the button that says Buy Tickets. Or you can go to Eventbrite.com and you look up Sounds of the Sound 7, produced by Josephine Howell Productions. It starts at 7:30. I promise you, do something for yourself. Come on out there. It's at Town Hall Seattle, 1119 8th Avenue, right in Seattle, Washington. Come on down. I promise you, you won't regret it.
Ooh-wee.
November 30th.
November 30th, 7 p.m.
Yeah, 7:30 p.m.
7:30 p.m. at the Town Hall, Seattle. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Wow.
Thank
This
you.
was pure pleasure for me to be able to sit with you.
Thank you.
And learn so much more and share your inspiring story with others. Appreciate everything you do.
It is my honor. It's my honor.
Wow.
Yes.
Y'all, we talked about being grateful. I get to wrap up all of this thankfulness and gratefulness right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Disney and Cameron McIntosh's Mary Poppins comes to life on stage at the Fifth Avenue Theatre, featuring Step in Time and Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Make it a jolly holiday at Mary Poppins. For tickets, visit fifthavenue.org.
There's something magical, alchemical about being an artist. Being able to create, mold, envision, enlighten. This is a wonderful task. That's why I do it. My name is Joyce J. Scott, and I'm having my 50-year retrospective Walk a Mile in My Dreams. Come on down.
A world of wonder awaits at Pacific Northwest Ballet's The Nutcracker. Treat your loved ones to the Northwest's favorite holiday tradition at Seattle Center's McCall Hall. Visit pnb.org.
MLK Lobby Day brings the power of community voices to Olympia. Join Poverty Action as we advocate for policies that will clear the way out of poverty and tell legislators what is most important to you. Save the date, January 20th, 2025. Sign up to stay updated at povertyaction.com/newsletters.
Welcome back, everyone, to The Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Huge shout out to my guest today, Miss Josephine Howell. We are so appreciative of the gift that keeps on giving, and I'm so grateful to hear that story so you all can be inspired. We got to make sure we get this shout out to Valerie from Miss Josephine.
Yes.
She is saying, thank you now. grateful now.
Thankful, so grateful. Valerie, you are amazing. Thank you for directing this. Thank you for picking up Black Nativity and making it what it is.
Wow. Well, you know, when we wrap up, we always love to make sure that y'all are feeling this inspiration that we are feeling here in the building. And I'm always encouraging you to find your way to be a part of the solution. And Miss Josephine gave you a plethora of ways that you can do that. One, you heal yourself so you can heal others. And that is special because we're all connected in this world. So when you're out there and you're trying to figure out, what is my purpose? Where is my divine assignment? I promise you, when you take a step back and you really get in tune with yourself, you'll start to see it come through for you. And we will that for all of you out there, that you can find your divine purpose and live fully in it, as Miss Josephine Howell shared with us that she is today. Thanks so much for watching, and you know I'll be back with you tomorrow. Until then, at 11 a.m., y'all. Peace. Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.